Right, hello, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well. We're back here with my lovely Audi RS3. So, you know, typical YouTube boring stuff. I thought I'd go through 5 things I love and 5 things I hate about the car, but I feel like hate's quite a strong word. So it's just things I'd change if I was designing it myself. But I want to know from you guys, do you prefer the 8P or the 8V? So, my shape or the new shape, which do you prefer? Anyway, let's get straight into it. Right, so you join me on the back end of the car. So this is the first thing that I don't like about the car, is the twin exit exhaust, which is down there. If you actually look at a Seat Ibiza, I think it's like a 1.4 FR, it's got pretty much the same exhaust tips in the same place, which I'm not keen on because it's too similar. The new ones, they've got the twin oval exhaust on either side, and I think it looks way better. I may potentially look and see if I can get a twin oval bumper in exactly the same colour and swap it over, but that might be a bit of a pain. But we'll see. At the back end, that also leads on to the second thing that I don't really like about the car, and is that the back end looks pretty much identical to a normal A3. We'll wait for the other car to go by. Yes, hello. Anyway, yeah, if you look at the back of a normal A3, if you get rid of the badge, it looks pretty much identical to a 2-litre diesel and the chrome. But hey ho, right, on to the third thing that I don't really like. If you follow me around, camera woman, I like the chrome on the wing mirrors, because that kind of signifies it's an RS, but I'm not too keen on the random bits of chrome on the handle. Like, you've got nice painted and then just plastic chrome, which I don't really understand, but here we are. More cars going by. Yes, hello, 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 wonderful. Anyway, right, I'm going to consolidate my list and then get into the fourth thing. Okay, so we're going to move on to now the wheels. It's kind of like a love-hate thing with the wheels. As much as I really do like them, if the camera lady shows them, they're a bit dirty. I probably should have cleaned the car. But these are pretty much exactly the same as the ones that you can get and spec on an Audi A5 new shape. So for an RS model, they do look really good, but why do you have such nice wheels and then you can spec them on an A5? Question to Audi. Right, we've got another car going by. We're back in the same busy area. We're now going to move to the interior, so if you follow me. So, again, it's horribly filthy, I do apologise. But, on the inside, lovely, very comfortable, and we'll get to that. But the computer system is quite outdated. It is a 2012, so that's kind of expected, but hey ho. So that's one of the things that I think could be updated. So, the last thing that I don't really like about the car, I don't really understand why, is if you come on the inside, the dashboard has got a dip in it. You can see that kind of dips down. I don't understand why they've done that, and I'm sure there's a reason, but it goes back up there, so why not just make it flat? That's my question. That's my question to Audi. So if anyone at Audi is watching this, please let us know why there's a dip in the dash, because it bugs me. Apart from that, everything's good. Alright, let's jump on to things that I do like about the car. Okay, so the first thing that I love about the car, and this is the main reason I bought the car, is Audi's legendary 2.5 litre 5-cylinder turbo engine. It sounds incredible. The performance that it puts out is ridiculous for the size of the car. With the new Audi RS3s, they have got a slightly bigger turbo, so they are slightly higher tuned, but we can tune this to more power, but I think for now it is absolutely perfect. My camera woman's looking at me saying don't tune it. We'll get into that in another video though. Don't buy a race chip. That's a hint to the next video. But yeah, I think the engine is just outstanding. It sounds like a baby V10, and I've heard loads of people online saying that, and I can now understand why. Interesting fact about this engine, it is the guy who designed the V10 engine for the Lamborghini Gallardo and the Audi R8 also designed this engine, and what they did was literally cut it in half. And that's it. Perfect engine. Right, let's get on to the second thing that I love. You join me on the floor, which is nice. The second part that I love about the car is the front end look and the headlights. So the headlights look really, really aggressive. You've got the daytime running lights as well, but I just love how aggressive the front end is, especially with the much extended wider arches on the front compared to the normal A3. I do also like the chrome on the front. Loads of people told me to de-chrome it, but I like it because it sort of accentuates the actual RS design. Yeah, and then the badging obviously as well, just adds to it. Perfect. Right, so now John's on the interior for the third thing, I think, was it third? Yeah, that I love about the car, and that is the gearbox. So loads of people, they either love or hate the S-tronic gearboxes, especially in the older models. I personally love it because it's got a bit of a kick to it when you're changing gear on the flappy pedals. Obviously the steering wheel is currently upside down, but yeah, I like it. It's really good. In normal drive mode, it's nice and smooth, changes gear. It knows when to change gear when it needs to. Smooth gear changes, but then if you put it in sport mode, the gear changes are a lot more aggressive. Some people have said that you can get the synchros done on them, and it's a little bit of a smoother gear change, but I personally prefer a little bit more aggressive. If you look at some of the much higher performance cars, I'm not comparing this car to like a Lamborghini Aventador, but if you look at Lamborghini Aventador single clutch, they're a much more aggressive gear change, kind of throws you back again, and I enjoy that, prefer that, it's nicer. Right, so the final part about this car that I love, apart from obviously the performance and the drive of it, is the practicality. So we went from a Mini JCW, which is now sold. Sad times, RIP to the Mini, but it has gone to a new owner, and it's going to be well looked after, hopefully. But it's the practicality of this car, and the usability and the comfort. So if you look at the size of the boot, it is massive. I could climb in there. I'm not going to though, because people are driving past and they might think you're trying to kidnap me. So I'm not going to climb in the back, but it is big. You can fit easily a week's holiday of baggage in there and stuff. And if we move to the back seat, so follow me around the car. There is some crap in there, and the camera lady's moved her chair all the way back to film, but plenty of room. Wow, camera work. I know. And then in the front seat, it's probably, you can get the optional bucket seats on these, but I actually prefer these. They're a lot more comfortable, heated as well. But yeah, much more comfortable car. Suspensions are really good as well. I feel like I'm going to give like a sales pitch, you know, and now the sun's come out. I looked at the sun and blinded. Right, that is it for this video. Nice and short and sweet, but I've earned it for a month. And there is going to be a very interesting video coming out probably sometime this week about why you shouldn't buy a race chip, and we'll go into all of that kind of stuff. And then got a very interesting car review coming out tomorrow with Audi in York, so that should be fun. So if you do like this video, hit that subscribe button down below and feel free to like. Any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.